Hi, today I'd like to show you an Unreal system we've been working on for improving the usage and performance of Wwise AkComponents. Here, we have over 200 torch actors in the level that need a sound. This system takes you from needing an AkComponent on each actor that will yield 219 events, 212 virtual voices, and the CPU averaging around 8% and spiking around 15%. With the same number of actors, this system brings you to only 8 events, 8 voices, and the CPU averaging 3% and spiking around 7%. This system dynamically uses pooled AkComponents, increasing performance by only using AkComponents for actors that actually need them. As we move around the level, we notice green spheres popping up indicating an available AkComponent was requested, activated, and an event posted. As we move away, we see a red sphere indicating that we've gone beyond the max attenuation, that the event was stopped, the component was deactivated, and returned to the pool for another actor to use. Let's go to an area with no audible torches. If we go back to Wwise, we see that we have 0 events, 0 voices, and the CPU averaging 1 or 2% and spiking around 4%. This is because we no longer have actors that actually need sounds, whereas in our initial example and typical way of implementation, we would still see the large number of events, objects, and voices even though none of them are relevant. Let's see an example of actors being spawned at runtime. In the previous example, we had 15 pooled AkComponents. In the output log, we can see that we now have 10 inactive components pooled and ready for use. I'll spawn a few actors. In the output log, we can see that we're using pooled AkComponents, the number of components left in the pool, and the current number of active components. I'll spawn more than 10 actors, and we can see that we have more actors than active components. When I move beyond their max attenuation, we see them get deactivated, and then when I move closer, we see them get activated again. We can destroy these actors, and the AkComponents will get returned to the pool. With the pool increased to 20, let's spawn more actors. There's also options to reduce the distance to call by force in the event of a busy combat-like situation, where you don't hear distant things in the mix, or they just aren't relevant. I'll hit a key command to disable calling by the max attenuation radius, and force the distance to 10 meters. We can see the red spheres showing the actors beyond 10 meters getting the AkComponents returned to the pool. There's also options to scale the attenuation, which will also bring down the calling distance of all sounds by this factor. One last thing is that you can create multiple pools for different categories of sounds, for further control of the amount of AkComponents for different categories of sound. I hope this has shown the power of this system and how it can improve the usage and performance of Wwise AkComponents. For more info, contact us on our website and we'll be happy to discuss the needs of your team. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.